Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day today. I'm in my character's upstairs area, and oh, that was loud. At least to me it was. Let me know if I need to adjust the volume to you guys. But I'm in the upstairs area, you can't see yet, and there's just a TV on there. So if it sounded like weirdly kind of like an air conditioning unit, that would be why. But just to give you guys a quick update, because I do need to have a little chit chat, I'm gonna go outside so that way there's like some kind of a better sound. So the past couple of days, Streamlabs has been giving me a lot of crazy trouble. The previous weekend, I was not able to, yeah, that's still so loud to me. Oh my gosh. That's like insanely loud for me. Okay, now I think I've got it. As I was saying, the previous weekend, I was not able to get the video tour done just because I was busy, and that did not work out. However, I do have a dream address made for this island, and I will still be recording a tour video for it. It will just have to take a little bit longer, so that way I can film it whenever I'm technically on the next island, but like visiting it in dream address form. But regardless, I will still be visiting because I would really like to do a video to showcase it. I think that's just about everything. Again, I have a dream address, in fact, here. Hold on. I'll put it on screen in a moment. Here, let me switch over. I think that's just about everything. If there's anything regarding the island overall that you'd like for me to go over, go ahead and let me know. I'm not going to stay on this screen for outrageously long, I promise. I just figured I'd show you guys. Now, where is the screenshot? Because I took a couple of screenshots. I hate how these always end up being like super out of order. Okay, I'll leave this on the screen for a moment while we talk a little bit so you can see the code if you would like it. You can see it good, right? Okay, cool. Let me say hello to everyone, starting from where I can see. Hello, Shiver. Hello, Coda. Hello, Megs. Hello, Carisi. Hello, MS. Welcome in. Your Switch needs to charge. It's plugged in right now. It's plugged in. We're good. Like, whenever oops. I literally said I was going to leave that on the screen, and then I didn't. I'm a liar, I guess. Let me pull it back up. Whenever I stream, it has to stay docked. So, like, it forcibly charges just a bit slower since I'm technically using it while it charges. But, like, we're good. We're good. How's everyone's day been? I mean, my day's been good. I'm excited for the new island theme. I'm excited that I can like finally like talk about it. As I said recently, it's one of those themes where I'm not going to be able to keep it a secret up until the very end. Like I'm going to have to tell you what the island theme is going to be at first. However, I will be able to keep the island name a secret until the end because that in and of itself like won't be a hard thing to keep secret. I think that's just about everything, honestly. I really do. Does anybody need me to leave that up there a bit longer, or can I move it? Let me know, please, because once I move it, I'm probably not going to pull it back up for a while. I think that's everything, though. Perfect therapy for this evening. Play here while you play there. Thanks. Of course, you're welcome. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. And yeah, Coda's right. Literally, Streamlabs has been so rude lately. Testing my patience in every which possible way. So rude. Mine's been good. My boyfriend took me to the mall and got me something for my early birthday presents. My birthday is Sunday. Happy early birthday, Allie. I hope you have a good birthday. I really do. And there's no sound playing on this screen, so if it's like kind of quiet, that's why. But I really do think I've covered everything. I talked about, well, here's the code. I talked about how the video is taking me a bit longer, about how it'll still happen. The island in and of itself is done. Actually, I think the only thing I can mention is at the very last minute with this island, I had to make a couple of changes in regards to villagers. But I did get Peaches, so here's the final villager list if anybody was curious. I ended up at the last minute getting Tiffany, which honestly I don't even really mind. I feel like she suits the vibe anyways. And I do have Peaches. She's in her designated spot like we talked about. Thank you. Of course, you're welcome. Like, Lexi needs to do her job. Let them have fun while doing so. Thank you. And it's also for me, I have, like, let's say in comparison to a lot of creators, a much more limited amount of time that I can stream. I'm technically scheduled to stream 5 days out of the week, but sometimes life just happens. It is what it is. That, and I'm, like, a lot more limited on energy levels. So realistically, a lot of time, I just don't reschedule things. I mean, I think about it sometimes, but a lot of times I need those days off. I just do. Oh, do you mean about the pronouns code? I use both she and they, so like you can use them interchangeably. I don't mind. Like she, her, they, them. You can use them interchangeably, if that was what you meant. But yeah, I saved the dream address to be at nighttime here. Before I fully close out of this island, I'm not gonna stay here for a million years. Don't worry. Okay. I'm gonna go over to where the Pink Pony Club is just because that is where I have a lot of the lights at. And I wanted it to be nighttime. That way you can see them better. Currently eating some chocolate Hello Panda cookies. I don't even think I know what that is. Hello, Anthony. Welcome in. Okay. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just going over there so we can see it whenever it's brighter. That and then this area as well had a lot of lights, and so I just needed it to be nighttime so that way things could be seen more. Just because, like, I feel like there'd be no point in doing that during the day. Here. Just doing a quick little once over so you can see what I mean. There's lights here, lights there. There's more lights on the walkway. I don't know if the ads, by the way, that pop up interchangeably, like, throughout the stream. I don't know if they... oh, I did remember to put some music. Stand by it. Haven't seen the new Switch. I have seen people talking about that, but I haven't actually had a chance to sit and watch that yet. But I've heard all about it so far. I don't know if anybody fully heard, just because, like, I think there might have been an ad for you guys popping up too. But basically, I was just saying that I made sure to get Bubblegum KK for the Pink Pony Club area. Overall, the island is complete. Pulling up the final map one more time. I have a paper next to me with details about the theme that I wrote down. The only thing that I wasn't certain about is the native fruit, because it was one of those things where the theme is so obscure and specific that I just don't know if I can really pick out a specific fruit that I feel like is suitable. So I guess I'm not going to have that much of a preference, but what I will be incredibly annoying about is having a yellow airport. We need to manifest yellow airport energy. 100%. As for starters, like I always say, I'm not going to care about who the starters are, just because that to me is like one of the least relevant details. Because like they'll move out eventually, so like I don't really care. It's not a big deal. You think Chaperone would like Bubblegum KK? Honestly, I do. Yeah. I don't try to stick to just using one set of pronouns rather than both. That way I don't get myself or anyone around me confused. If that's what you want to do, I would say stick with they, them. And I say that because a lot of people use she and her for me. So if you want to stick to just one set of pronouns between the two, if it makes it easier for you, I would say stick to they and them. Please and thank you. Yeah, I don't know what fruit, just because it's so specific that I just don't feel like one particular fruit is going to be applicable. I love that I'm like running away from her. I'm like, bye, Terry. Bye. I think that's really just about everything. I don't think there's much of a reason to stay, so... Oh, I will get my ladder and my vaulting pole, and I'm gonna mail them to one of the mods. Can I mail them to one of you? So that way I can at least have that like ASAP, so that way I can get across the island easier, because that'll be really helpful. That's all I'm really gonna need right away, especially because I don't stream Animal Crossing every time I stream anyways. Sure, okay, thank you. Oh, and I will show you actually while I'm in here. I did get the back room decorated. I couldn't just leave that empty. I didn't know what to do with it at first, so I kind of just went with like a general vibe that I liked. This is what I went with just while I'm in here. It's a little diner area. Can't you time travel and open the next island when you reset? Can you rephrase that? Because I'm a little bit confused. Airport color wasn't important for Silvermoon because none of them worked for the theme. That's how I feel, but with the native fruit right now. Like, I mean, I have personal favorites in general, but none of them really, like, have any effect on the theme in and of itself. So it's just kind of like, eh. I mean, in my mind, I hope it's not pears because I am forever a pear hater in Animal Crossing. That's about it. I am going to be insufferable about needing a yellow airport. You'll see why. Like, I read that wrong. I thought I said, I hate peers. Like, as in, like, peers, like, your community. I was like, oh, I mean, okay. All right. Wait, why am I going in here? I forgot I have to go in the airport to mail the letters. You see, I love being all over the place. Like, reset, get the island you want, make it through the intro of the game, time travel the next day, open gates, and letting mods give you vaulting pole and ladder. Oh, okay. Technically, I can. Yeah, I guess so. Probably just gonna go ahead and mail Megs the ladder and vaulting pole though, just because I am right here. Fears is crazy. I just read it wrong for a second and I was like, oh, I mean, all right. I guess that's the vibe for today. This is so funny that I'm about to reset this island and this is the first time I've approached this section and Orville's like trying to teach it to me. Hey, just double checking, which island is the correct one, Megs? Because I don't want to send it to the wrong one. I think I've done that before and it was really embarrassing, so just let me know, please, so I don't embarrass myself. I'm literally so excited. I feel like I'm gonna implode. I've waited this long to tell you guys the theme. I've had the Chapel Roan one since I think like August. And then the theme that I have in mind for the next one, I've had, I think, for like the past 2 months. I don't think I've been to your island. Shiver, have you been to mine? If not, I will simply just reset without taking the things with me. And I can just have you guys drop a spare one off, if you don't mind. Just whenever I'm able to open gates. Ironstone? Okay. Naturally, I had to do this. Imagine if I did that without attaching the ladder and vaulting pole. Well, technically 2 separate letters, but whatever. That's fine. All right. I'm on the new Switch 2. I really don't think I'll buy it as soon as it's released because I'm not a huge rush to play games right now, along with them most likely being expensive. That's like my big thing. Like I've got so many other things that are more of a priority right now. I'm terrified of how much the Switch 2 is going to cost. Hoping the Switch 2 console comes in different colors. I hope so too. I mean, I'll still get it like regardless, but I'm mainly just fearing the price. The idea of that makes me want to cry thinking about. Because we all know Nintendo, and the Switch was already pretty expensive as is. So the second Switch model, or what Switch 2, whatever you want to call it, that one's not going to be any cheaper. Hello, Angel, welcome in. So I'm certain the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible to the old Switch games, but I do not know if Animal Crossing New Horizons will save the data on my old Switch on the Switch 2. My thing is, like, whenever we inevitably have another Animal Crossing game for the second Switch, I know the Switch 2 is supposed to be backwards compatible, but, like, what about all the people that will likely not be able to buy the Switch 2 and therefore not get the next Animal Crossing game? Will that work on the current Switch models that we have, you think, or no? All right, everybody. The time has come. We need to go say goodbye to Pink Pony Island. We gotta say bye now. Everybody, gather around. Hold hands. Hold hands with everybody. We're having a emotional meltdown together. I really want to get my hands on the Switch 2. It's gonna be pricey, and I'm scared. So today I was filling out a job application for that place my sister works. I hope it goes well. If everything goes good with that job. I'm thinking it could be $400. I would not be surprised. Time to plant flowers everywhere on Silver Moon and place fences and furniture. Which flowers? As received, hot to go. Play hot to go. Hello, it's Eli. Welcome in. Here. I don't remember if I ever got a crying emoji on here. So here, I'll do this. With peaches in the background. Everybody put RIP Pink Pony in the chat. Or RIP Pink Pony Island. I almost spelled forgotten wrong in a message that I'm typing. And it's the way that I already have the island tune planned and screenshotted in my Switch camera roll for the next island. I've had that stored away for a hot minute. I'm excited. So, in the arms of the angel, fly away from here. Oh, hello, little leaf bug. Hello. Oh, and I did keep this as my airport photo with the pink hat, with the HOTTOGO, and I made it say Wild World Princess. That was the closest that I could get to Midwest Princess. That, and then this island does have various permanent ladders spread everywhere, so you can get around the map without needing a ladder and vaulting pole. And there's a good amount of bridges as well. I just burped. I'm sorry. Anyways. And like I said, you know, I do have that dream address, so it's taking me a little longer to get that video out, unfortunately, but it will happen still. I just have to visit it in dream address form for it, but it's all good. We will live. And here comes the time of stream where every single time, without fail, I forget how to reset my island. I love that so much. Nobody tell me. I'll figure it out. See, I can never figure it out by myself. Can't send Animal Crossing messages to you? Data management? Okay. Delete save data? Okay. Goodbye, Pink Pony Island. I would take a screenshot of that part. Always, always, always. I said, even though I haven't played Animal Crossing in years, it's okay. Hello, Coffee Crisp. Welcome in. It's been done. Goodbye. Actually, no, while I'm in settings, I'm going to adjust the dates. That way the date's correct, because I had to have mine be in August to make everything look right. I know that's going to mean it's going to be snowy, but whatever. Is Lexi getting a Switch too? It depends on how much they cost, which we were just talking about, and I'm very afraid to find out how much they cost. Hello, Sidef. Welcome in. Goodbye, island. It's gone. Very much gone. But it's okay. I really had fun with that island. I really, really, truly did. It was challenging in a lot of ways because it was based off of just a music album and the overall vibe of Chapel Roan, but I am very excited for the new one. Also, do you guys remember how I said about 20, 30 minutes maybe into this stream is when you'd find out about the theme? I was serious. We are approximately, according to YouTube, like 21 minutes in. And you'll see in just a second. Drink water, y'all. I have not been drinking remotely enough lately. It's a problem. Another thing I really, oh my God, I can talk. Another thing I recently did in ACNH is break 100 axes to get the golden axe. I want to be able to actually like naturally accomplish all of the little things like that eventually. Like I know I do all kinds of Treasure Island stuff, but like eventually I want to complete everything on my own. And like the stream, or Lexi will force you to sing Hot to Go by Chapel Roan. I will. I will. I'm gonna like turn you into a little puppet and make you perform. Okay, so this is the part where I'm not gonna be able to keep it a secret anymore because this is gonna be a dead giveaway. So can I please get a drum roll in chat from everybody before the reveal? You can type the word drum roll or a drum emoji. I don't care which one, whichever is easier for you. I need a drum roll from everybody right now. Here, I will start us off. Me tapping the desk. Hello, Towels, welcome in. I'm excited. Okay, okay. I downloaded a picture onto my screen so that way I could show it for you. The drumstick, right? Okay, so the theme will be based off of the Bob's Burgers movie. If you've never seen it before, it's absolutely hysterical.
Island
so good.
Reset number 13,452 for Lexi.
I am.
And she's still playing this D-tier game.
I am because I love it, Ali Chatty May Gaming, and thank you for the donation. But I'm just so excited. I love this movie. Aside from Supernatural, if you know anything about me, I love Bob's Burgers so much. So much. This movie makes me scream, laugh. It's hysterical. If you need something funny to watch that's like a cartoon-ish and you're like, if you're like not like really young to watch this, because there are like sprinkles of humor that are meant for somebody a little bit older here and there. It's so good. It's so funny. Without spoilers, if you've never seen it, it's got like lots of humor sprinkled in. It's got mystery sprinkled in. It's got a little bit of singing here and there sprinkled in. It's very good. I really like it. I'm leaving on there for a bit longer while I read chat messages because I was on Streamlabs instead of on YouTube. Let me see. Hello Simrose, by the way, and hello Classy Cozy Gamer. Welcome in. I also bought the Dean jacket today. Are you excited? I almost said, do you like it? But then I realized, oh wait, you didn't. You haven't gotten it in the mail yet. I've never seen Bob's Burgers. I know there's a Bob's Burgers movie. There is. I almost did it off of the show itself, but there are too many seasons for that to work out. I want to see it now. Speaking of that, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. So I don't know how I'm going to go about this, but like I know like I'll be able to make it work if I kind of mess with it a little bit. I want to at some point host a movie night in my Discord server of the Bob's Burgers movie. It's going to take me a little bit to figure that out, but I'll get there. I will. I can't stay long, but I want to hop in and say hi. Bye for now. Bye, Angel. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I need to go ahead and hide the picture now so that way it's not in the way. But basically, since you know what the theme is now and I can finally talk about it, my character, since Bob is the lead person in the family, you know, it's named after Bob's Burger, it's named after him, I'm going to be naming my character after him. So that would be why I'm naming myself Bob. Just so that way nobody's confused. I don't know when his actual birthday is, so honestly, I'm just gonna put mine. That's probably fine, right? I don't think his birthday is like actually disclosed at all. It's not like it's that big of a deal. I had a good theme for an island and then I forgot. I'm literally just so thrilled about this. I'm gonna be so picky though, because I want it to be really good. I really do.
Bob and his burgers got nothing on me.
Not true. Bob's Burgers is an adorable family restaurant. They are wholesome and they're amazing. Take that back. Thank you though for the donation, Burger King. I appreciate you. This is probably not a close enough comparison of what he looks like, but for right now, this will have to do. Just because I don't want to spend a million years on character creation. Usually just kind of click yes to whatever's on there and then I fix it later as soon as I get a mirror, just because it makes the reset process a lot faster. I'm waiting for McDonald's to also appear to fight Burger King and Bob's Burgers. Quick question, by the way. I'm going to make this a poll and then I need to focus back on the actual reset process. Thank you so much for being so patient. Okay, so this is just a quick poll to ask you guys if you're part of my Discord server, which by the way, if you're not and you're of age too, it's linked in the top of the chat. There's a poll. Let me know, would you join a movie night in my Discord server of watching a movie? It's okay if you want to say no. I'm not going to be offended. I just want to know like how many people would generally be interested in that. Bob is 46 and birthday is April 29th. I didn't even know. Does he call himself a fan? I am. Hello, Mountain Dew. Welcome in. I just didn't know that it was actually disclosed. I highly doubt, though, that I'm going to find a map on the first try anyways, just because typically it takes me, like, several tries. Like, it takes me a hot minute, so it's probably not a big deal. What's your theme for this island? The Bob's Burgers movie. Or unless you mean the name for the island. Because that I'm waiting until later to reveal. As I always say every single time, my biggest pet peeve in the whole world is these two examples on the left. Whenever the airport is right up on resident services, I find it extremely annoying. For any given theme, I just feel like it gets in the way and it annoys me for just personal preference. I'm personally looking at the bottom right one the most, but the top right one's not that bad. I'm just not really as interested, to be honest. The bottom right one looks very good to me, though. I'm going to choose this one either way, but out of curiosity, which one do you guys like? Like, which one are you drawn to? That was a message from Fur. Hello, Fur. Welcome in. Oh, by the way, I'm honestly probably going to leave that poll there for a good while. So if you see it there for a long time, that's intentional. And then this part, I have always believed, as far as I know, it has no impact whatsoever on what's on the island. Bottom right. And Bob and Linda's anniversary is... Oh yeah, it is. It's on the 3rd, because remember? Because like there's like a whole tangent Linda goes on in the very first episode of the show, not the movie, but she goes, yeah, because 9's divisible by 3. It's easy to remember. Number 4, top right, so you can separate the meat and the veggies, right? Only priority. Since there's already a poll going at the top, though, can you guys let me know in chat, out of curiosity, whether or not you've seen the movie? Not the show, but the movie. You've seen the movie? I love it so much. I went and saw it in theaters with Ben whenever it came out. So good. Oh, and while, I should have said this earlier, but I've got Bob Belcher on my shirt. It's an old shirt though, so don't mind how raggedy it looks. I've had it for a really long time. Okay, so we have apples. They kind of look like tomatoes, honestly, from that angle. The Bob burgers every day at work. That's a mood. It's a good movie. I really like it. I just feel like it's one of those movies that's like got a little bit of everything, and for a really long time in my life, it was just something I watched repetitively for comfort. Okay. We got a green airport. That is not okay. Not okay. So I'm leaving. Not allowed. I'm going to double check what Mountain Dew said just because I want to be sure, because if that's true, then I will go ahead and just make Bob's birthday in April. Okay, yeah, from what I'm seeing, I believe it is, wait, okay. It says on the Bob's Burgers wiki that he was born June 2nd. But then the episode that aired about his birthday was on April 29th. So would I not make his birthday in June then? But you're gonna start the supernatural themed island. I am doing that at a later time. I've been wanting to do this one for a little while, especially just because I have specific shorts that I want to put on my channel that are associated with this island theme. But honestly, I will probably do the supernatural one within the next few islands, like in the foreseeable future. I told you about how I wanted to go about mine, right? Because it's no secret that I want to. I think you told me that, didn't you say that for yours, you want to go about it where all the different decorations on your island are based off of particular episodes, right? Oh no, you're good, you're good. Binge watch Bob's Burgers when I'm sick. It's a good show. Instinctually, I keep wanting to make my name, hello, where's the capitals? Oh, I was like, that's not working. Instinctually, I keep wanting to make my name say Lexi, and I have to like train myself to not click that. Waiting for the Bob's Burgers and SpongeBob collab, right? So I guess so then, because of what Google's telling me, because like here, it says explanation, In the episode, Linda and the kids forget Bob's birthday and try to throw him a surprise party. The episode aired on April 29th, 2018. And if you scroll down to the Bob's Burgers wiki, it says Bob Belcher was born on June 2nd, 1967. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with June 2nd then, because that's what the wiki is saying. I'm taking the flannel off because it's too hot in here. Hold on. I'll start going faster soon, I promise. I'm so excited for the shorts though with this. I've got so many good ideas. I just need the island to be built up a tiny little bit so that way I can start posting them. It's like I'm not gonna be able to do that whenever the island is like barren. What sort of villagers are you going for? I actually have a prepared list of villager ideas. This is subject to change depending on if I come up with other ideas. And it's also not complete, but so far I'm thinking of Gail simply because that'll be paying homage to Linda's sister Gail. The villager Bob, of course, that's a given. The villager Teddy because Teddy is another character in the show. Murphy, the little green bear, because Murphy looks a lot like the little nightlight that Louise has called Kuchikopi. I'll have Joey because he's like a little yellow duck, and I feel like he's a good reference towards the Lucky Ducks song in the movie. Stitches because I feel like he represents the plushies in a particular scene towards the end. And then I was thinking of maybe adding Lionel, but I'm not sure. That's like the list of ideas I've got going so far. This one in particular, I feel very drawn towards, but I don't really know why. I like the shapes of the water for both of these, but then again, part of me likes the angles of the river on the top right one as well. Really, I like all of them, honestly, aside from the bottom right one. What would you guys pick here? I'm drinking water like every 2 seconds. I've been really dehydrated lately. It's a problem. I'm checking the poll out of curiosity. Okay. You like number 3, so you like the bottom left? Right? I feel like if you look at them, these are really, really similar. Like, really similar aside from like a couple of small differences. They're like almost the exact same. Wasn't there a plushie called Forgive My Censoring? This is how it was pronounced. Oh yeah, that was the one that I was referring to for Murphy to represent Kuchikopi. The little green nightlight. Technically it looks like a plushie, but it's like a little nightlight that Louise like cuddles like it's a plushie. I like the bottom right. Hello, Manders, welcome in. I just washed my Stanley. I have not washed my Stanley in forever. It probably has a science project in it at this point, but we won't talk about that. I'm gonna go with, I can't stop looking at this one, so I'm gonna go with it. However, I will say the top right and the bottom left were both very interesting to me too. I just can't be spending like a million years every time I look at the maps. I'm so bad about that. Oh, and by the way, Shiver, if you were wondering how it's spelled, that's how it's spelled. And that won't get you censored either. It's spelled just fine that way, so I would just put it like that. I feel like Biscuit would honestly, like just in general, color palette wise, suit the vibe a lot. I'll write that down in a moment. But yeah, I don't really know about native fruit. I will just say, you know, the yellow airport, that is non-negotiable for me. Here, I'm gonna put him down for a villager concept. There. Now that we have confirmation about like the Switch 2 officially, how quickly do you guys realistically think that we're gonna get the next Animal Crossing? Should have chose one of the other ones. Tisk tisk, I don't like pears. Not a huge deal technically speaking though for this island, so like if I end up getting pears and everything else is fine, it is what it is, but like not ideal in my opinion. Limp Biscuit. Ew! This is not okay. Not okay. Not allowed. I really do need to start clicking faster though, I'm sorry. Let me see, what time is it? Okay, it's 6:04 here. At 7 or so, as long as I'm still live, which like I should be, especially because I started a little bit late today, which I'm sorry about that. At 7, we are getting a grocery delivery, so I will have to, and it's not like a ton of them, but like for a brief like minute or two, I'm gonna need to go on the BRB screen so that way I can bring the groceries in because I'm the only one home at the moment, and we've got some cold stuff that can't be left out, sorry. I'll try to go as fast as I can though whenever that happens. You think 2026 maybe? I'm hoping they'll announce it when they release the console. Even if all we get is like a single picture and like a date, that will honestly be enough for me at that point. And also with that said, if they did that, I feel like that would send the entire Animal Crossing community into a frenzy. Not only that, but I feel like you would see all of us collectively streaming Animal Crossing at the exact same time again as a means of bonding over it and getting excited. Like, people absolutely still stream it. It's just, like, obviously a lot less now than we used to. And I feel like it would breathe so much life into the Animal Crossing community all over again. Like, we're definitely not a dead community at all, but we're less active. It would galvanize the cozy gaming community a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a brain fart and I don't remember what that means. Do you mind explaining it or do you want me to Google it on stream? I mean, it's been what we have been wanting for years now, so if they were smart, that's what they will do. And again, even if all they did was like put like a single picture or like the quickest little clip in the world and give us like a date, even if it's like the most vague date range ever, that will, again, send everybody into a frenzy, and you know it would. You know it would. Like, unite in a common cause. Gotcha. Okay, okay. Thank you. Interesting. I can definitely say these two on the left have my attention immediately. I like how the airport and resident services are so drastically far away from each other. The only like slight difference here is like the one on the bottom left, this one is farther up by a little bit. And then it also has a little pond by the airport. Whereas this one, it's slightly closer together, but there's not a pond close to it. For Louise, you need the Chrissy villager. For Louise, and speaking of that, because I can talk about it now, aside from villagers, I'm gonna go down the entire list worth of characters that I have for actual people. And you know how with Animal Crossing, or I guess maybe if you're not familiar, you have to make a bunch of separate files on your actual Switch to have multiple characters at once. But I'm gonna do that so that way I can have people versions of Linda, Bob, Louise, Tina, Jean, Mr. Fishoder, Felix, and Grover. Hello, Kira. Welcome in. I like the top left a lot. Bottom left, 100%. The theme of my island is based off of the Bob's Burgers movie. What I also want is the OG Pokemon games on Switch that gives the options to play it, but the games have never released for GB or boring. Top left. Hello, Witch of the Weft. Welcome to the stream. I've never seen resident services so far as in the bottom left. It's fascinating. It's so far. Bottom left might have been the same island for Tropicold or Tropicube. I remember those islands. Number 3. Hello, Naru. Welcome to the stream. Hello. My voice cracked. Hello. You know, just because of that, I'm going to go with this one because I'm just fascinated by the far distance. And Chrissy has Louise bunny ears. For Louise's outfit, I'm going to give her just like a solid green dress to represent what she wears literally in the show and in the movie. I'm probably just going to do like a custom design and make a solid color and then make her wear that as a dress. And then as far as I'm aware, there is a pink bunny ear hat, so I'm going to make her wear that too, of course. That's a given. Nice. I'm just so excited. Especially because now I don't have to keep it a secret anymore and I can actually discuss it. Which, by the way, if you're just coming in, please check out the poll, please and thank you. It's okay to say no on it, by the way, of course. Just, you know, let me know if something you'd be willing to watch. We love the random voice cracks. We really do. Truly. Kind of a random question, but out of curiosity, if for some reason, like, you had like any array of like snacks or meals in front of you, you know, like that phrase where somebody says like, oh, like blank isn't safe around me or blank hates to see me coming, like, you know what I mean? Because like it's to emphasize that you really like it and you would eat copious amounts of it if you had the opportunity. What food would that be for you guys? Because for me, this makes me sound like a rabbit, but a container of hummus and carrots is not safe around me. I will consume any given amount of them in one sitting if I have the opportunity. I love hummus. That and also strawberries. I love strawberries. I love chips and dip. Any particular dip or just chips and dip in general? Speaking of that, that makes me want buffalo chicken dip. That sounds really good now. Sounds delicious. Okay, yellow airport, yellow airport. I mean, Tammy's not an ideal character, to be honest, but like, could be worse. Bam is pretty cool. He's very cool. I have no particular opinion on the oranges. Like, I like them in general, but again, like I said earlier, no particular fruit really matched the theme anyways. So that's not exactly relevant, but I got the yellow airport. Onion dip, I vote yes. Question, should I restart my island? Yes, I will always encourage it. Always. Even if you don't end up finishing it, I feel like at least making a dream address regardless would be fun. What do we think about this island though? Because I'm just fascinated. Okay, so the native flower would be tulips. That's even better low-key because I love tulips. I have to consider though, it's really cool how far up here it is. But I'm trying to picture in my head where I'm gonna put certain things. Blue Doritos with French onion dip. I've never tried that, but now I need to. Hear me out on that subject. Try making nachos someday, but instead of normal tortilla chips, use the nacho cheese Doritos. Life-changing. Looks pretty cool. I don't have a map yet, so I can't pull it up close here. I'm gonna talk to them long enough to where I can get a map, and then I'll pull it up close so that we can look at it as a group, and then decide from there. I love this island. I vote stay. What does everybody else think? Oh my gosh, I keep burping. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if you can hear that, but I'm apologizing anyways. I say keep 2. Okay, so far we got 2 yeses for keeping the island. Well, the reason I started with Bob instead of Linda is just because restaurant's technically named after him, and he's like the lead of the family or whatever. So I just felt like in my mind that made a little more logical sense. Okay, never mind. I thought I could, for some reason I forgot that I didn't get my Nook phone right away, but you can still see the map in the bottom corner. I feel like once I'm still and everything, you should be able to get a good look at it. Sorry that it's in the bottom right corner, but it is technically there so that we can look at the map. What do we think, besties? A keep, totes keep. I think it's pretty good. And honestly, if I go through with that and I keep it, this will probably go down in history on my channel as one of the fastest map searching sessions I've ever had, aside from things like hard mode. I don't know anything about Animal Crossing, so I don't really know. That's okay. Basically, the main thing for me, regardless, Sinrose, is like I will lose my mind every time the resident services is too close to the airport. And it's just because I don't like how close it is. I just feel like it feels cramped. That, and then you can't move resident services whatsoever. So once you pick an island, you're stuck with wherever it is. And the airport can't be moved either. So that's why I'm putting so much emphasis on it. I think the old thing that's different is that the pier looks shorter than usual. It does look kind of short. But you know what? Not that big of a deal. It's fine. I'm gonna roam around a little bit more, scope out how I feel for where I can run around. I'm trying to picture in my head where I would put certain things. Sinrose or Coda, by the way, since I know that you're both part of Ashlyn's server, do you happen to know if Mona is online right now? I'm asking because I know a lot of times she helps to host things for movie nights, and I was gonna maybe reach out for some advice in regards to how to set that up for my server. Like, do either of you know if she seems available at the moment? Not a big deal. I was just pointing out because I think Tropical or Tropicube had a longer pier. And no, you're fine. I was just saying, I mean, longer piers are slightly more preferable, but like it's not like a massive deal. I'm staying still again so I can get a good look at the map. Like I'm picturing a certain thing that I'm gonna decorate in my head at the moment. So I want to try and picture where I would put the restaurant / the house, which by the way, if you've never seen it, it's not necessarily a spoiler, but the restaurant is like, it's one of those buildings where it's on like the first floor of the building, and then the floor directly on top of that is like their house. It's like one of those kinds of buildings. So both the restaurant and the house. I'll just tell me when you're ready to open gates so I can give you the stuff. Yeah, I almost said yeah, totally. But I should have said, yeah, I will, thank you. But I can't speak, by the way. Okay. You know what? I feel like I shouldn't push my luck and try to do it again. If for some reason I really somehow regret it that badly later on, I guess I can do it again. I mean, that's going to be annoying too, but like, it's fine. I can't get across to where I would want to put the tent, so for now, let's see, where should I put it? I'm currently getting McDonald's. What are you ordering? Customizable airport would be nice on the new game. I hope they do too. I hope they do that. I know I put my house on the little like piece of land that was like this. I forgot the word for it last time. I'm gonna do it again, but I'm not gonna keep it there. I just want it to be kind of out of the way, and I'll move it later on as soon as I'm able to get across the river and I'm able to move my house. So it's just temporary, so it's out of the way. Never mind. There's no room. Okay, then I will do it over here. But again, it's not gonna stay here. It's just for a little while. Did you want Mona's help setting up a movie night in the near future? Yeah, I just need to reach out and ask for some advice about it, just because I have no idea how to do literally any of that. And I also need to figure out what platform I would stream it directly from, because I know like some places are like very picky about it copyright-wise. And then as for the actual villagers, I'm just gonna put their houses on the beach like I normally would, so that way they're out of the way. Back, I had to move the chunk in his mother's sky blue. You're good. Welcome back, Carisi. Chicken nuggets and french fries. Did you get any dipping sauce? You know what I was craving the other day? Is orange chicken and fried rice. That sounded really good. That, and I was also craving enchiladas. Too close to the water. No, you're not. No, you're not, bestie. You're fine. Don't get sauce with mine. I feel like that's really rare. I'm not judging, by the way, to clarify. I was saying I feel like it's rare because I feel like a lot of people have some kind of a sauce with it. Even if it's just ketchup. Like a friend of mine who used to mod for me and in fact did some of the artwork that I had on really old merch designs that is still available at the moment. She doesn't eat sauce with her fries or her nuggets ever. Peninsula, thank you. That's what I was looking for. I just couldn't think of it. Where's Tammy? Well, actually, maybe it's not that bad if I keep Tammy on the island because, like, she's not necessarily, like, mentioned much in the movie, but there's a character that goes to the kid's school that's named Tammy. I guess maybe it's not a big deal. Wait, hold on. What is this? Okay. It was a ring alert for like the neighborhood thing regarding the weather because next week we apparently might actually get snow. Heavy on the might because my state is notorious for being like, hey, we're gonna have this one type of weather, and then it does the complete opposite, or it does it like more severely or less severely than it says it will. So who knows? But apparently we're gonna have even more cold weather and possibly snow on Tuesday. We'll see. The chunk was chunkier than he was last time I shifted them. And by the way, how are the cows, just in general? How are they? Are they doing good? Just that way their houses are both easy to locate for the future, I'm going to try to put them fairly close by. That was not that close. Also, how is a tent a structure? It was snowing here today. I think it's snowing again outside. If we do end up getting snow, it will honestly, realistically, probably be just like barely any to cover the grass. Like, we really don't get much. Aside from that one time that we had the severe winter storm here, that was really intense. Someone had a claim that the United States is experiencing fire and ice this year. Honestly, it's very depressing to say it because it's not wrong, but due to the wildfires that happen in California, that and then a lot of the places in the US that are having really, really cold weather at the moment, it's technically speaking not wrong, but I don't want to get into that just because like I feel like that could get really sad really fast. The cows are all right. We need it to rain. And didn't you say once that you've had times where it was storming really intensely and some of the cows like got out through the gates or something? This feels like whenever I did the Coraline Island and I had all the characters calling me Coraline, and it took me a while to get used to because I'm so used to the avatars calling me, or to the characters with avatars. The characters calling my avatar Lexi. Oh, by the way, one of the simplest ways to watch the Bob's Burgers movie is through Hulu. I don't remember which subscription level that you need though, because I know like they're like one of those places that's annoying about it where there's different levels. I use my mom's Hulu account, consensually, of course. But that's how the main way that I watch it personally. If you're reading this, hope you're having a great day today. That is so sweet. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Is your name pronounced Kwani? Let me know if I said that wrong. But either way, welcome in. That was very sweet. I appreciate it. Hope you're okay with a little virtual hug. right, how many branches do I have? Okay, I have enough. I just need some more fruit. Technically, he hasn't asked for the fruit yet, but he's inevitably going to ask, so I always just grab it early. Oh, good, Bob. It's so funny sounding. They look like oranges, they smell like oranges, and they even taste like oranges. In fact, they're 100% without a doubt genuine oranges. No, actually they're cheeseburgers, Tom Nook. Cheeseburgers grow on trees. Fun fact. Is this how it's pronounced? And thank you. Of course, you're welcome. I will forever think that the apples in Animal Crossing from like a bird's eye view whenever you fly into a new island, or if you're going to someone's island, they look like tomatoes from up above. So I honestly would have been fine with apples too, but like oranges are fine as well. It's really not a huge deal. This is one of the best parts ever of an island reset stream, because once you put in whatever name that you want to put in, just look at the villagers, suggest some of them. Oh my gosh, they do. They literally do. I mean, from like the front, you can tell they're apples, but from the top, they look like tomatoes. Okay. So here is where you can see the island name when it lets me type. Aren't you glad you picked this island? I see what you did there. It's funny though, because like, I love actual oranges. They're delicious. I love the smell of oranges, but I don't like orange juice. It grosses me out. Especially if it has pulp. That's disgusting. Bob's Burgeria or Burgeria. It's actually not going to be either of those. The island name is going to be a direct reference to the family themselves. The island name will be Belcher. Belcher is their last name. So we'll have Belcher Island. To me, that was like the easiest and clear-cut way to use a good amount of characters, but also, again, make it easy for it to be picked up on. Orange juice is gross. Thank you! I'm glad I have a fellow orange juice hater. It's disgusting. That also means that I don't like mimosas. Mimosas gross me out. Roxalot, Noctopia, Timtown, and Islands of Biceps. I love orange juice. I wish that I liked it because a lot of people do, but I don't. I'm personally an apple juice lover and a cranberry juice lover. What's wrong with orange juice with pulp? I just don't like the texture. I wonder where you're drinking mash. Server Jean Belcher. I have had it like that for a while, and then a little while back, I don't know if you remember, but my name was also Linda Belcher at one point. I have been like in her server technically and not my own, because it would have been a little too obvious in my own server, since I know that there's some of you that are part of that one. I've been slowly dropping hints for a while. That was a deliberate choice. You know what's good is pineapple juice? I wouldn't drink it straight, but I would drink it mixed with other fruit juices. You should get a Kuchikopi villager. I am. So you know the little bear cub that's like bright green? His name is Murphy. He's going to represent Kuchikopi. Cranberry grape juice slaps. I love all those ocean spray cranberry juices that are mixed with other fruits, especially cranberry apple and cranberry raspberry. Those are scrumdiddlyumptious. Orange juice is good, so is cranberry juice. I love cranberry juice, but I feel like if for some reason you made me choose between the two, I would still choose apple juice. But both are good. This is still crazy to me because, like, in a way, we're barely past the hour mark and we already have an island. Like, normally it takes me, like, a lot closer to the 2-hour mark. Sometimes it even takes me well past that, like, closer to 3 hours. Cranberry watermelon is good. I don't remember if I've tried that one. Look, we're all drinking mimosas. I love drinking mimosas on Animal Crossing. How fun. Reminder, by the way, that if you have not already voted on the poll, to please give your input. Again, there's no pressure to vote yes if you are not interested. It's more so just me trying to get like a rough idea of how many people would be interested. And then if you are interested and you haven't already joined the Discord server, it is pinned at the top of the chat in the pinned message. I only drink water outside of tea and alcoholic ones. I don't drink enough water. For a while, I was finally getting better about it, and now I'm like really bad all over again. It's a problem. We need to go to Treasure Island to get black and white flowers. Sometimes Treasure Islands can be a huge pain, but they're also like a total blessing if you have access to them. I have to remind myself to keep an eye on the time. It's 6:30. I have to go on a BRB stream when it gets to about 7 o'clock. By the way, Shiver, are you waiting on me so that we can give back the ladder and vaulting pool? Because I don't know how long you're trying to stay on Animal Crossing for. This part is never not a jump scare, because why is KK Slider naked? I don't like it. It's so unsettling. Currently turned my game off, but still waiting for you. Okay. I will try to go a little bit faster. Isn't it where you technically have to be on the second day of your island to be able to use the airport, right? Like the stream, everyone. Let's get Lexi the likes she deserves it. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Yes, liking the stream is very important. It's also, you know, completely free. Very, very easy way to support me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My dog's 13th birthday in 2 days. Happy early 13th birthday to your dog. Are you gonna make them like a little doggy cake? Like, I know some people with their cats for their birthdays will take like canned pate food and like stack it so that way it's like a little cake. Yes, okay, well, thank you. This is just where Tom Nook yaps like the whole time. He just goes yep, 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 yep about everything. It's funny that I'm saying that as a word of choice. There's a character in the show, not the movie, that goes by the name Dr. Yap. Not the itemized bill. Bro won't let you cook. He won't leave me alone. This is harassment, Tom Nook. Oh my gosh! I've been over this before. You have to remember me from past lives. I was just on a Chapel Roan island with you. I will also, if I haven't said already, be making a specific playlist for all the streams that involve this island. Like I did with the Chapel Roan one. I'm gonna get this taken care of, and then I guess I just need to go see Tom Nook afterwards. If not, I'll just go ahead and time travel so that way I can unlock the airport. I don't remember which one I should do first. It's so funny. I've made so many islands, and yet I always have these brain farts anyways where I forget what to do and where to go. You'd think I remember, but I don't. I'm not really reading this just because I've seen it so many times and it's always the exact same stuff, so I just click, click, click to get through it faster. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to do like the lesson thing first for it. Get the workshop over with. Just because I feel like that's a really important thing to get done in the game. I like flying to the treasure island. Was it just busy? I think I might honestly already have like that. Never mind. Okay. I knew I had extras from earlier, but I didn't remember how many exactly. Because I'll just take care of the workshop and then whatever else he needs me to do, but I need to time travel ASAP so I can invite her to come over. Which, by the way, there's not really much to do on my island at the moment just because of how empty and new it is. But if you have anything that you'd like to share to bring over as well, you can. Just know that there's not really a whole lot that I can do, and as soon as everybody's done, I'm closing the island. And that's really just because, again, there's nothing to do here, so there's no reason to keep the gates open. Oh dang, I just remembered Ione was moving out. So no, I'll have an autofill. I'm afraid to check. I hope it's at, if you have an autofill, I hope it's at least not one that you hate. Hello, welcome in. I remember your username. It's very familiar. However, it has been a long time and I need help remembering how to pronounce it again. I am so sorry. It's been a little while. Forgive me. But welcome in. I have four recipes to help you. Thank you so much. So kind of you. Thank you. Reminder, by the way, to vote on the poll if you have not already. Just pronounced like Shisu, like that. I might be mixing up with somebody else then, but was there not like a little sound at the end aside from like the U sound? Again, I could be mixing up with somebody else. I swear for some reason I thought it was a closet that we make. I might be mixing it up with the customization lesson that they give. Yes, correct? Okay, cool. Thank you for the hydration reminder. I appreciate it. I was saying this a lot today, but I have just been really dehydrated as of lately. Problem. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I've been a lot sleepier lately because my sleep is kind of all over the place all the time now, but like aside from that, I'm okay. Well, actually, out of curiosity, if anybody is interested, do you want me to very quickly, because I wouldn't mind, would you be interested in me going and getting the link for the Bob's Burgers movie trailer to put in the chat? How does it have the little red thing on there if there's nothing for me to grab? I guess it just means these say that there's new ones. I don't know. I've not been here for a very long time. It's okay, you're good. Welcome in. I just wrapped up doing a Chaperone Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess album themed island, and now we're doing a Bob's Burgers movie island. I'm very excited about. I've been talking everyone's ears off about it. And in my defense, it's because I had to keep it a secret for so long. And the only two people that knew the theme is my friend Ashlyn, aka Fairy Queens, and then my fiance. You're working on your cosplay outfit for what character? I'm just keeping the time the same because there's no reason to sit and mess with it excessively. I wanted to bring a snack onto stream today because I started finally getting more comfortable eating on stream recently, but I didn't because we needed the groceries, so I'm waiting for them to get here in a little bit. I'm genuinely so hungry. But we don't really have any like snack foods at the moment. By the way, on my hypothetical villager ideas list, I should probably put Tammy down just because she's already on the island anyways, and she's technically like one of the characters that goes to their school. I'm putting question marks to the ones that I'm not sure about, but I've got a bunch that I am fairly certain about. I've been working on my cosplay for a character from a recent popular anime called Dan, like that. I haven't watched anime in a while. I kind of miss it. Another question for everybody. I feel like for a lot of you, it's dinner time or close to it. If you haven't already had dinner, what are you going to have? And if you have had dinner, what did you have? I will realistically, because I know it's part of the grocery delivery that we're getting, we'll realistically probably have a chicken pot pie. Also, hey, Shiver, I'm going to go open the gates. I really need to get Billy, Plucky, and Beardo to leave. That is a very unfortunate combo. I am so sorry. McDonald's, I think I'm gonna have that chicken pot pie. Lexi, hope you're doing well today. Hello, Lux, welcome in. I've just reset my island. The chaperone one is finished. Got it? Okay, cool. Orville's just gonna be yapping a lot extra because it's technically a new island. Dan is brand new anime, but has taken the anime scene by storm because it's not your typical shonen? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. See, lots of things I don't know how to say. I'm trying though. Has romance and funny comedy done right. And like a lot of the animes that I end up liking are ones that are like really dramatic. So I'm gonna open gates as like a general thing. If you're not coming over because you wanted to drop something off, please just don't go to the island because I'm gonna be closing it up as soon as everybody's done. Like I'm not actually hanging out and like playing right now. I don't mean that to sound rudely either. I just need to like, as soon as it closes, I need to put away what I have room for and then start plucking a bunch of the weeds. Add a pot pie for dinner. Ooh, what kind of chicken pot pie? I'm having burgers for dinner tonight. That honestly kind of sounds good too. If I had that specifically, I would want the jalapeno cheeseburger from Whataburger. Sounds so good too. So many things sound good. Jalapeno cheeseburger, a chicken pot pie, orange chicken with some fried rice, enchiladas like I was craving last night. And then I already forgot about the other thing I was thinking about earlier. So I guess I must not be craving it as much. I'm just going to say all my friends to make it easier. Because that's just like, you know, your Switch friends, right? I know best friends, it's different. That's just an Animal Crossing specific detail. But like friends just means Switch friends, does it not? Double checking. Okay, gate is open. Let me move out of the way. I'm just making sure this wasn't a notification about the grocery delivery. Okay, we're good. On my way. Thank you so much for holding my stuff. I appreciate it. Didn't you say that you were going to try and keep Ironstone as like your last island, at least like for a good while for the time being? Or is it going to be like officially like your last island? Something else I was thinking about is inevitably whenever the little reveal direct / stream, whatever you want to call it, is done for the Switch 2, think about just how many people are going to be doing reaction videos and reaction streams to that. That's going to be like all over YouTube and probably all over Twitch as well, I would imagine. This will probably be my last island forever because I don't know when I will have time to fully play acnh another time. And that's completely valid. That's why I liked your idea the other day to like start making sure that you gather like a little bit of everything, you know, all the DIYs, the cooking recipes, so on and so forth. I felt like that was really smart. I'm not visiting any islands at the moment. I simply have my newer island opened up for people on my friends list, mainly because my mod Shiver is coming over to drop some stuff off for me. But it's not going to stay open for long. I'm just doing it because I needed a little bit of help. But welcome to the stream, Razor Crossing. There is an ad blocking the chat. There we go. Look at my head. We love to see it. We love to see it. But you know which character from the Belcher family would love that? Is Gene Belcher. Gene would be obsessed with that hat. He would be the biggest fan. All right, gotta go. You're good. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't realize you were gonna be doing it that fast. Okay, there we go. Sorry. If nobody else had anything they wanted to drop off, which is totally fine, by the way, there is zero pressure. If nobody else wanted to, I'm just gonna go ahead and close gates. I'm still fascinated with how quickly I got a hold of this island. Like, that's really wild to me. Like, I just feel like that goes on record for my fastest reset stream at all ever. Excuse me. Also gave you a mirror so you can change your appearance. Thank you. Thank you. That's something I'll also need. It's gonna be funny though, because the character that I'm gonna make for Jean compared to the character for Bob, their designs in Animal Crossing are gonna be really, really similar. I'm just gonna have to like make sure that the clothes are notably different, because I feel like at that point it'll get easier to mix them up. If you have not already liked the live stream, I would greatly appreciate that. If you could, liking the stream is completely free and it's a super duper easy way to support me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and close the gates now. So just give me a second, and then I'm gonna go back to cleaning up some of the weeds. The only thing I was thinking of that I haven't really tried checking yet is how many Bob's Burgers related custom designs are. So there's a very large chance I'll need to make my own, which I'm not good at it. However, I'm open to like genuinely practicing more and trying to learn. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the community. I wish I could go eat something because I am low-key so hungry right now. And it's not that I'm like deliberately doing that. I'm waiting on the grocery delivery. I'm very hungry though. I need a snack. Not even just a snack. I need to eat dinner. Why I'm all the way up here. The last area I was working on was in like the bottom right-ish area, like off to the side. What am I doing? One section at a time, Lexi. Not exactly where I was, but close enough. I'm trying to let all the weeds stack up as well, because I'm pretty sure you can sell them, and then that gives you some Nook miles. I planted the flowers and instantly Raymond was sniffing the roses. I love whenever you start planting some and then one of the builders just like randomly whips out a watering can and starts watering them for you. Like, it's so wholesome seeing them like do little things like that to help you. Even watering a single flower doesn't do much, but like still, it's the thought that counts. I did reveal the theme. I'm sorry, but I have a picture that's like hidden technically on Streamlabs, so I can put it up on screen if you'd like to see. Welcome in, Saturn. I was just telling everybody that we have a grocery delivery getting here at 7 my time, and because like we are low on groceries at the moment, I haven't had dinner, so I'm like really hungry. Like to the point that like it's hurting my stomach and my head. I will, yes, okay, cool. I will be basing it off of the Bob's Burgers movie. I named the island Belcher Island. Like here, I'll pull up the map as well. Here. You can't see it that well while the picture's on there, but I'll move the picture again in a second. I'm just leaving it there for a good moment. But I'm really excited about this. I have had this in my head for like the past 2 months, and it's been painful trying to keep it a secret. I don't know how I pulled that off without yapping and telling everybody about it. I'm really excited. I am. I've been dropping hints subtly in Ashland's server. I can't do that on my own because I figured that would be a little too obvious, but I know some of you are also in her server, so I drop hints there. Please prioritize yourself and get some dinner. I don't even know how long I've been live for. Let me see. What does Streamlabs say? And then here. Now you can see the actual map. Streamlabs has been live for just about an hour and a half, roughly. Raymond is staying even though he is gray. Technically gray, just black and white mixed together. True. Oh, and yes, another thing I want to mention while you're here, because I know you also mod for Ashland. I had, lots of issues with Streamlabs, unfortunately. So it's taking me a little bit longer to get the video done for the tour of Pink Pony Island. However, I do have a dream address saved for it, so I will be touring the dream address version of it, but it will still be happening regardless. Streamlabs is just being a fart, and then the weekend prior when I was going to do that, I was busy, and that didn't work out. Oh, and if you're interested, here, I'll pull it up again like I did for everybody else. You can, take a screenshot if you want to. Just give me a second. Here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, and I went ahead and I saved it at nighttime as well, so that way a lot of the lights could kind of glow and it would just be easier to see those. Just because with the amount of glowy things I put, it would have been pointless to have it in broad daylight, you know? Okay. The only thing I guess that would be important to mention is that we were just collectively shocked over how fast I found this island. I think it only took less than 5 map rerolls. It was really wild. I'm just kind of cleaning up for a little bit longer. I'm so conflicted because I want to go for longer, but I'm also really hungry. Unfortunately. There's also still this. I'm gonna go over it again because I know not everybody heard it, so let me see. This is my paper for notes that I wrote about the Bob's Burgers Island, and the island name is Belcher. I didn't have a native fruit in mind, so I was fine with oranges. Airport color being yellow was very, very important, and that's because their house / the restaurant is a yellow color. Villager concepts, this is subject to change, but we have Gail, Bob, Teddy, Murphy, Joey, Stitches, Lionel, Biscuit, and Tammy, which technically Tammy's already on the island, specifically Tammy, the Bear Cub villager. And then for the people characters that I'm going to go ahead and make a lot of, which is going to be kind of a pain, but it'll be worth it. Linda, Bob, Louise, Tina, Jean, Mr. Fishodor, Felix, and Grover. This is so peaceful though. I love this beginning stage of a new island where you can just sit there and run around and collect all the weeds. Very peaceful. This is honestly so nice. Part of me does want to go and scope out the area where I'm debating putting the house at. I've got a 65-70% chance idea of where I'm going to put the house at. Technically, the tent already has a spot, but I'm going to move it as soon as I can. Okay. And I still need to sell the weeds that I've picked up. See, I'm thinking of putting it up here. And I like that it would be high up to have its own little section. But then again, I might end up choosing somewhere else. We'll see. No. How many do I even have? 2 stacks of 99 and 1 stack of 42. Okay. I'm also just gonna go ahead while I'm here and like scope out what he's selling. A picnic basket and a campfire cookware set. We've got like the tools, flowers, the medicine, you know, some plants, basic DIYs. I think this is technically what Tom Nook gave me. Hello, Esme, welcome in. Hopefully this should give me a good amount of Nook miles. Not even bells, just the Nook miles. I wonder if it'll give me a little bit more after that. Ooh, okay. Perfect. We're already making good progress in the Nook Miles department. And I can also adjust my passport, I'm pretty sure, to get a little bit extra. This is an incredibly specific reference, so I'm going to explain it if you've never seen the show. But he does this in the movie as well, I'm pretty sure. He repetitively just goes, "Oh my god," all the time. Like it's like a groan almost, like an annoyed type of tone. Like he's just always, "Oh my god." I'll make it say Messy Papa, because that's what he is. I'll change the picture later, but I just need like a different one for now. Oh. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. I tried to buy the thing a second ago with a DIY pack, but then it didn't like let me for some reason. So let me try that again. Yeah, it's not that bad. Just 480 bells. I could have sworn I thought that was one that Tom Nook gives you at first. How do I already have more Nook miles after that? I didn't even do anything. Oh. I guess technically I did. Never mind. And there's still more? Goodness gracious. There. See, what time is it? Okay, it's 7:03 here, so the grocery delivery should be here any minute. Here, let me pull up the map again, if anybody was curious. So we've got the map, named it Belcher Island. I'm genuinely so thrilled for it. If I seem a little lower energy, it's because I am. I need to eat. And I have a headache. But it's okay. Stretching my back if you're wondering why I was leaning forward that way. Hello, Celeste and Steel. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Bam is a really good villager. I don't know if I'll keep him, but he's like okay for right now. And then Tammy, on the other hand, I'm not sure about her yet. What theme is this? It's going to be themed off of the Bob's Burgers movie. Which, speaking of, I feel guilt-ridden about it because the past few days I was not able to stream because Streamlabs was being my enemy. Streamlabs and I were fighting like this, fighting with each other. I feel guilt-ridden about it. I wasn't able to stream those days, but I need to go so I can grab the groceries, and because I'm just like starving. So please don't hate me for hinting like 20 minutes early. I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. Thank you, by the way, for putting your votes into it if you did, just because I really needed to see how many people would be interested. Let me take a picture of that. As long as Streamlabs doesn't decide to be my sworn enemy all over again tomorrow, stream will be normal length and starting at the normal time. But again, that all depends on if Streamlabs gives me attitude or not. With that said, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, no, you're good. It's okay. I got a new schedule a while ago. I didn't know if you knew about it. It's Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Central for like 2 hours, sometimes a little bit less. A lot of times it is like a little bit less, but whatever. You get the point. Technically pinned at the top, but there's the Discord command. If you're interested in any of the other links that I have, these commands should pop that up in just a moment for you. Sorry for bombarding the chat, but it's the end of the stream anyways. Okay, now I'm done with bombarding the chat. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm so excited for the new island. There will be a designated playlist for the Bob's Burgers island. So thank you for your support, and I will see you guys next time. I'm saying next time in case Streamlabs is a poopy head tomorrow. Poopy head. Yep, we're going to call it that. Streamlabs was being a poopy head. Anyways, bye, everybody. I will see you next time at 5 p.m. Central Time for another live stream. Bye!